Today has been a hectic one, because for a few reasons. But so basically, this is a revision of a mission that we did a while back. Okay, so the mission we did a while back was Where Eagles Dare. Where Eagles Dare was probably one of my more, I guess, well-known ARMA operations. And what the guy's objective is for today is the militants that we previously encountered on NAPF have taken control of a CSAT command position on Altis. This was previously being used for aircraft research, and if we skip over to that, so this was an abandoned CSAT outpost, and the militants have basically taken over command of it, started developing aircraft of their own or adapting things. So the guys have got to get in, they've got to destroy that aircraft. They've also got other secondary objectives to fill in. Secondary objectives like destroying communications, destroying radar positions like right here, and so on and so on. The guys on the ground today have got an infantry group moving out across there. They also have right over here a Bradley team, which will be speaking mainly to command. We probably will hear very little communication from them because they'll be speaking on different channels than we're on.
Did you read command's message to you?
This is Bravo.
Negative. Not hearing anything from command.
Well, there just came a message in on the 50.
Yeah, they won't hear
Hold your
that.
position, I'm inbound. Alright, everyone, hold firm. Ask command what frequency they sent on.
Break. This is LT. They'll be communicating to you guys on channel 50.
Roger. Thanks.
Alpha's taking contact.
Unarmed. Take us to cover. Full speed to cover.
So the first thing they're trying to do here is the radar position here.
Behind you.
Bravo, platoon has you 50.
What's that position?
Probably start bringing some AT out in this direction, I would suggest. Right.
This is Recon.
Bring some units over this way as well.
We have marked possible enemies on the map. I think we have a possible bunker site or sandbag site on Romeo 2. We can push and investigate.
Roger, be careful.
Roger, we can have.
Sector still on con. He's been there like
The tank is pushing up here.
I can hit him with a gun.
Oh shit, Recon's all the way out here.
One, we're proceeding straight up the hill towards
Music
01.
boost, go southwest towards that hostile.
Spawn 1.
Cancel that, cancel that.
Roger all. Alpha, this is platoon, go ahead, push into the town, get clearing it. Be advised, Bravo is currently inside the town, to your northeast, over.
Alpha copies.
Music man caboose, take a quick swing to the south, get that guy who's lying prone. Cancel that, he's dead, he's dead.
Right, they're talking about these guys here.
Never mind. My bad. Drivers, make sure you're in your vehicles, gunner as well. And follow along behind infantry.
First assault is going well.
Not in contact, we are hearing contact.
Roger, at this time, the negative do not make contact, be aware of it. Over.
We'll listen just to command at the moment.
Bravo copies. We're going to keep moving west.
Stop. Platoon, interrogative, what are you engaging?
Alright, they're pushing onto this compound right here.
Clearing
Damn, oh shit,
Roger
two
that.
dead.
Do you need assistance, over?
Benjamin and Shadow both down there.
now we're good.
Two men pushing
Well,
on
in
that.
actual at the moment, but now we're green.
Roger that.
Fucking hell. Probably would have been a wise one to grenade that. Eslan, only one left alive. All dead. Just the first compound. Right, let's see what's happening. Alpha and Bravo are pushing around. Alpha on the left, Bravo on the right here. They're pushing towards. Recon are way, way off.
We have to be advised, Spartan's up, Starlight has been wiped.
Roger, Starlight has been wiped. Interrogative, have you got any further contact on your position, over?
Not a fantastically compelling start. Meanwhile,
Spartan, this is Recon.
Except Spartan recon.
We have marked an enemy BTR near your position. Check this place.
but the snow on this map is looking really spectacular. Right, we're getting to things a little bit more now, smoothing us out. Try and send the BTR up on top of the hill here to investigate what is going on, obviously. Bradley team are getting ready. I think they have just got eyes on. The armor on these BTRs is often not that great. And you can see, like, yeah, some of the units immediately neutralized. Interestingly, the damage on this BTR is kind of like just shredded through the hull. Hasn't actually damaged AI. You can see the driver actually dead inside the vehicle. So it looks like even.
Good shooting, Spartan.
So basically, the rounds from the Bradley there have just penetrated the vehicle. They haven't actually destroyed the vehicle, so the vehicle could actually be captured theoretically.
Recon, this is platoon.
Go for a recon.
Got eyes on a mortar position that's been marked. Interactive, is that one by you, over?
Yes, indeed.
Roger. Do they look like they're active at this time?
We'll check.
Interesting, a mortar position, weren't they? I'm going to change up my comms a little bit so I'm not overheard.
Is it possible you get rid of a few of these lines? It's a bit confusing.
Say again?
Can we get rid of a few of these lines in the map? It's a bit confusing.
Right, they may well run into this squad here if they're not careful. Damn, look at the AI. AI are doing what I always say not to do, which is like climbing all over the rocks. Break your legs that way very, very quickly.
Sorry, follow the red one on the GPS right now.
What's this?
It's only a rough guide for me.
If you do engagement in a town, LT. Yeah, if you did have BTRs in a town, and then the guys were to sort of bail out, jump out, then yeah, you could definitely do that. What's this, John Tell? I watch guys like this play and think, why did I buy this game? I've got enough life left to become as good as these fellas. I'm loving it in my own way. That's not necessarily true. I mean, it's you just need a little bit of logic and common sense. They've passed by that squad, and it has not been spotted. The tank team over here are keeping an overwatch on them. I think this is command right here. I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is. Oh shit. Tank is lighting up targets. They've spotted those units of mine.
Yeah, that must be Spartan. Yep, that's Spartan.
Let's go back on command and hear what's going on. Oh wow, they're lighting up targets way further away than that. Way further away. They're hitting here.
You tell them to hold fire, they're shooting like right over us.
Oh, they've shot the AA position out. That's one of their primary things to do. I'm going to move this squad back a little. I'm going to move them to there and then put them in an echelon right. So they're going to kind of sweep around. Right, Bravo is way up over here.
Okay, they stopped firing. They're not answering on radios though. It's right over this hill, eyes open.
Spartan, this is platoon.
Good copy.
Alpha was looking for you, over.
Copy, we're getting contact.
The
Alpha,
house in front of you, to the hill. Yeah, who was lead front?
Disregard last call. We were just making sure you weren't firing over us.
Back to cover me.
Good copy.
Yeah, right in front of you.
Yeah, I see that.
Oh yeah, that's the Bradley is lighting up the units here.
There, I don't see anything to your right in that hill.
Just getting shredded. This is why having the Bradley is so ridiculously powerful on these kind of missions. Because it can just stay so far away. Bear in mind, the guys have got no air support at all today. They've only got ground support. So That Bradley's going to be useful initially. Also, the guys have got to cover a huge open area here. Like, they have a huge area of engagement. And they haven't really got to the challenging bits yet. Right, those units that I told to move off have not. They've stayed put, probably because they were in combat. So they've actually stayed very nearby.
Command, this is Alpha.
This is Alpha we're watching right here.
Position south of Sierra 2 has been cleared. 1 times CU secured.
Let's see what they got going on here.
There's still one enemy squad marked somewhere.
Roger, 1 times LSU secured. Your discretion whether or not you want a det in place, over.
Roger.
These guys here from here.
LSU CU-22, an anti-aircraft gun.
Roger, CU-22. Again, if you want a det in place, your discretion.
Let's get off command.
They're over this hill to our west. They're about 150 meters down.
You guys hear that? Over this hill to our west, set up a decent line, and we're going to move in together.
Oh shit! They're getting knocked out. And the trouble that these guys are going to have now is that there are units very nearby. Yep.
Around 150 meters,
Get some artillery onto that now. I've actually brought in some good artillery today. Let's fire in onto that fire mission. 3 units of 1 round each.
Yeah, they're pushing down the hill. I don't see them anymore. They're gone over the ridge.
Did they go west or
shit.
north?
One other thing that I meant to do was change
Direct
up their
west
skills.
down the hill.
Roger that.
Contact front.
Oh shit, that's going to come very nearby, very nearby. But I don't mind it being I don't mind it being quite accurate because go back on command channel as well to hear these rounds come in. The Coyote has pushed up the most. A little bit before rounds coming down.
Coyote's taking shots from BTR.
BTR is lighting them up down the line. Oh shit, the Coyote has first wheels are out.
Command, this is Alpha, taking shots from BTR west of our position.
Roger, BTR west of your position. Break Spartan. Push Starlight up to Sierra 2. Dismount them. Just where you're at.
It's bearing 260.
Some artillery rounds come in.
Coyote does not get the other vehicles to cover.
Those guys that were just down the road there.
Coyote, blood, we got a man down. Roger.
I'm going to call those rounds to be a little bit closer in.
Spartan,
heading southeast.
Platoon Shack on last.
Let's fire in those rounds again.
Starlight Platoon, where you at?
We're still in the back office farm.
Send those rounds out.
Roger, get out, get in us, we'll renew up the top
Hey,
there.
Gondra, do you hear me?
Yep, long.
Yeah, it is bearing 260. It's a CU as well, 2 guys on there.
Rounds are out. Takes a little while for those rounds to come back
Command,
in.
this is Alpha.
Alpha Command.
Further update.
Damn, look at
we're
Bravo, they're moving
engaged
very
by
fast.
Hold on, boys, I'm coming to you.
Bearing 216 of our current position, marked on map.
Roger, marked on map. I'm trying to get Spotlight pushed up to you to deal with that, and we'll get Spartan up there. Ricky Tech also over.
We'll see these rounds complete.
Spartan, this is Platoon. Be advised, we're taking shots at this time. I need you to find it, PID it, and kill it.
We'll let these rounds come in. These rounds come in.
That's snipers you need to look for.
Yep, that's artillery rounds completed on that. The team up on this hill here are just getting pounded out now. Those landed further back than I intended. as well.
I got 3 men down, they got Gondra down.
What was that? Was that a mine?
That must have been some sort of propelled gun.
Radio check for Bravo.
Bravo,
This
have
is
you?
Bravo.
Complete another set of rounds.
Are you a medic?
And then we'll see what's happening with the
Yes,
rest
I'm a
of them.
medic, but I have too many guys here.
Platoon, this is
I need
Spartan.
you
You
to come
have
to my
enemy
location
infantry
and
hard
try
close on your
to
left-hand side.
drag them.
Spartan, drop him.
Down but not dead now.
Right, let's see what we can do with the other guys up here. Jag5556, sub Twitch Prime, thank you much, Jag. Welcome on board, buddy. Right, let's get up here on these guys.
Roger, Interactive, is the further contact down to the southwest?
Don't have enough shortcuts today.
Platoon is Spartan. Target's been neutralized.
Spartan. Command, Roger.
Let's
Alright
go
guys,
over here to the
in a
guys
moment
on
we're
the
going
hill.
up to Romeo 3.
Platoon, this is Spartan. We're pushing down the MSR south of Alpha. How copy?
There's some friendlies coming in on this, but
Spartan, Platoon, Roger. Recon, Bravo.
Command Bravo. Yeah. Mortar's clear. Yeah. We're preparing now to move on to Romeo 3.
Roger that. Find more targets out there. There's another mortar somewhere. Alpha's getting hit by it at the moment. Over.
right.
Copy that, command.
The Alpha,
Spartan, Platoon.
that's the
priority
rounds
target,
complete off of that.
NEAA and mortar. Over.
Spartan copies all.
Right, let's get off of that for a minute. So we're back up here with Bravo, who have cleared out one of these ZU positions. Now they're looking at the rest of the site. Alpha have taken some pretty heavy contact up there on the ridge line. No further contact from these guys. I'm concerned that they're probably going to push around into this woodland. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a few more infantry dotted around this area. Whenever you do these kind of missions, it can be real challenging because you're never really sure where the guys are going to go. And that's one of your biggest things. I'm going to garrison these guys here.
Right. Yeah, Coyote, coming up.
And then target Bravo. Been a while since I've used like continued artillery as well. Most of the time we just have anyway, let's get those rounds out. Most of the time we just use I think we'll fire that, and then I usually count down small units in. Reload.
Psycho, when are we moving?
Fire, next round's out now. Right, so these are the guys we're looking at down here. Are they just starting
Did
to move?
Alpha just get wiped?
No, there's still a few of them up. They're just stuck with command right now. There's 3 or 4 of them there.
Shit.
Can we get moving, please?
We gotta move. Alright guys, let's move.
Shit.
Someone's
Golden,
down behind us.
Golden, stay here to revives. I'll stay. Everyone else move out.
God, you know about it when those rounds are coming down.
Then I'll just do this.
Oh shit. They're gonna... Fuck!
Get out of here. Oh,
That's
my
what
God,
happens.
just Push off.
The guys who went
That's
into
why I
medic.
fucking wanted to move.
The guys who went into medic. Now we put 3 rounds out. I'm going to put some rounds back here, like a little bit further away, so I'm going to push past them, put some
How
more
are they
rounds out.
looking back there, Puppy, Lawrence? Are they all down?
Not good. Nugan's down. Psycho. I'm carrying Psycho down the hill now.
Pick up Psycho and get him going.
Johnny's team, the recon team are
Bring him
moving off.
down to the vehicle. Let's go down in behind fucking Defilade so he doesn't have an excuse to fucking mortar us.
It's not about that. It's about like where you were firing from before. Although the guys here that are running away are definitely going to be all right.
Bravo's going to get a reinsert now from me.
Here's some contact happening. We'll get onto that in a sec.
Alright, I'm putting Psycho down on my position here.
Bring him further down, mate, if you can. You're still well within the hill.
Yeah, I got it.
Right, we'll
I gotta
clear
try
that
to
up.
get him first.
Back on Alpha. What's going on over here? Well, Alpha are getting themselves medicked up. It looks like the support team with Shadow, Ben and Bartlett are engaging down the line here, shotting onto this face. That's BPR knocked out. I've got some concealed armor further along the line there, but we don't want to get onto that just yet. It's quiet, silently quiet today. The trouble with all this snow, it's very, very quiet. Eerily quiet. Guys, good evening to you. Hope you're doing very well today. Thanks for joining us for more Arma 3 operations. I'll be back on Sunday, guys, for another stream on Sunday. That's my sub hangout. So votes for the sub hangout guys will be going up after this stream actually, so I'll be sending those out to the guys. It looks like Dirty has done some pretty dangerous but well-placed reinsertion. Let's get back onto command and we'll listen in to what's going on. Which may not be very much right now.
Yeah, I'm just going to go back and set landing zone for these reinserts.
Copy. Alright, we're pushing up a little bit to the west here. There's ZU over somewhere here.
Come on, this is
Over
Recon.
somewhere. Recon, this is platoon, go ahead.
We're looking at the main compound at the moment here, turning the guns towards east-southeast towards your position. Just a heads up, over.
Roger, you got eyes on a bunch of dudes heading east-southeast from the large compound down towards us, received. If you can get a mark on them, that'd be appreciated. Break, Starlight, get some eyes on them when you've got a second, please.
Command, be aware Starlight has eyes on a small mortar position, not the big one, but we can get a lock with a javelin.
I don't know why they keep going. I think they keep thinking these little sandbag
Roger
positions
that.
are mortars, but they're not. They're ZUs.
Don't think you'll be particularly effective, to be honest. Break. I've got a BTR down here. Starlight, this is platoon. Can you get you to my position? Time now. I've got a BTR to the northwest of me, over.
Copy, Starlight.
They must be looking at, I think, over here even. But yeah, I think they keep mistaking those. We'll look at these guys here. Alpha. Why have these not reacted very much today? Interesting. You know how we've said before about like different units reacting at different times and stuff like this, and it's like it's interesting that we've recently had some missions where the AI have been really like. Not OP, but very on the ball. Remember the last mission? It just seems to vary up so much depending on what is going on. Like they can be really stupid or really, really smart.
BTR's moving.
We're listening to these guys here, obviously. The issue that I have when I'm listening to Squad, similarly to with Acre, is just the range. So that's why you hear the radio breaking up. If I want to listen to them, I kind of have to zoom a little closer.
I just want you to hold this position, and if you see anyone
trying to light up that BTR. Oh, yeah, rounds coming in.
Where the shots coming from, boys?
Direct west.
Let's go over here to the guys.
BTR, it's the BTR.
Can you mark where the BTR is?
It is marked.
These guys
it's coming to us up the hill.
Roger, get behind the... Get to these.
Javelin team's getting ready. So as we discussed a little while ago, we had a mission where many of the guys were using javelins, and it was like too much, basically. It was too much javelin action going on, and we decided to change things up a bit. So these guys here, this is like the support squad, 4-man team. They're the only ones who can basically bring javelins into the field, and they might not get utilized on every mission as well. It really depends on like what is available. We didn't have any air support today. It's all ground support, so that's why they've got a Bradley and then this javelin team as well. Yeah, that tank coming ever so slightly. It's going to just crest this hill in a minute. And then I think his days will be numbered. It's almost a little overkill on a BTR, quite honestly. He's going to come into view now. There he is. Should see the javelin fire away. You have to be quick. There goes the javelin away. Firing in. Nailed it. And yet, he keeps coming. I'm pretty certain that either the gunner is dead or it's knocked out. It'll burn off, I'm sure. There we go. Could be a crime for that not to happen. The guy's bailing out as well. The winter setting of Altis is really nice though. Okay. Let's get back over to Team 2. Bravo. Let's see what's going on with them. Well, they've pushed away down the hill here, which is a good, sensible thing to do. Is Lawrence shooting down the line? He's shooting at. I think it's quite far out. I think some of my other units further down the line here. I might send a car unit out to them. Or send a couple or something. Some motorised infantry is what we really need. Yeah, let's send a motorised patrol at them. Right, I'll send the patrol in. So the guys should board up here, look. And then move out to that location, hopefully. Thankfully we don't have the silent vehicle nonsense today. Get back on command and we can just listen in. So remember, the main objective for this one today is for them to recover some research data, destroy the enemy aircraft and secure the compound up in the hills.
Yeah, any call sign in the vicinity of Bravo.
Recon team copies.
We'll see how this vehicle decides to get there.
Ready to receive, we are just ranging in another target.
Yeah, can you inform Bravo they've got figures 2 reinserts on their location, figures 30 seconds.
Guys on this hilltop are still here now, so...
Understood, we're currently ranging something else. Can you mark it on the map? Water target, please.
Let me get some fire support back up here.
Yeah, it was it.
Spartan, this is Platoon Interactive. Are you engaging that ZS over?
Spartan copies that. Engaging AA asset over.
Roger that. Good
Right,
shoot.
rounds out on the artillery.
AA asset is neutralised.
Oh shit, I probably should have fired that at Alpha. This actually wants to go in on Alpha, and then we want to fire in also on Charlie. I'm putting out a load of artillery rounds. The guys are still on that hilltop.
Recon, this is Platoon Interactive. Have you got that? Is that mortar target accurate? Over.
I would have thought that the rounds that they fired out before would have given it away to them. These guys here, the recon team, may even hear that. I don't know when they hear the fuck. Yeah, they can hear that. That's loud. That's loud as fuck. They're mortaring units. Okay, so they're sending the recon team. Have got mortars, and we just saw them land. That was accurate fire as well. They just mortared in on the guys on the hill. So actually, like tit for tat, mortaring at each one another right now. The vehicle is, by the way, just coming in onto Bravo. I have to come back to those guys.
Repeat that, let's go.
Rounds coming in on the guys on the hilltop.
Mortar fire at this time, because I'm quite busy.
Yeah, rounds completely on that. Let's look what's happening back here on the guys here too. Right on Bravo. Good effect on the reinforcements here.
Push south. Secure the truck.
I'm going to try to get to secure that truck. I think they've actually neutralised most of them.
Just be careful, you're like in clear line of sight of the 45 base.
I'll see if I can surrender this guy.
Copy. I see.
I don't know whether if I get him out of here. No, no, no! Oh. That was always going to happen.
Spartan, this is Platoon. Be advised, a mortar position has been marked up to your.
Are they still hoping to try and hold this hill?
This time. If you can manoeuvre and engage, that'd be appreciated. Over. Be advised, there is an AA. There is an AA facility in the vicinity. Over.
Spartan copies. Be advised, we are taking light anti-tank rocket fire from our west-northwest, possibly a compound close to us, over.
Roger, west-northwest. I'm going to see if we
They
can get
fire?
Alpha down there to assist, over.
Roger that, we're sitting tight and cold, over.
Come on, this is Recon.
Ah, they're firing smoke.
Recon, command, wait
I
out.
think we're out of ammo.
Alpha, this is platoon.
Central.
Can I get you to push down to Spartan? They're taking rocket fire from their west-northwest at this time,
Reload those
over.
guys.
Alpha copies. Currently engaged. Will attempt to move towards Spartan.
Roger, interrogative. What are you
However,
engaged
I am
with,
going to
over?
fire some more smoke at them.
Infantry to our south. Possible further infantry to our northwest.
Roger that one. Infantry to your south. Break. Spartan, be advised you have contact.
Shit, that was not smoke rounds. And here was me thinking that they were going to like steamroll this mission actually.
All stations, platoon is in contact, on the move, on the move.
Also, that landed way off target. Look at where that is. Because
Come on,
here's
this
the
is Recon, we are ready
here's
to
the
fire
artillery
at the mortar
shots.
position.
Look how far
We're
they
on
fired
mortar.
away from.
Roger that one. Recon, kill it.
Understood.
Have a look around here.
We have no line of sight. Can someone confirm it, please?
The Bradley is making really good.
Shelter on the way.
Bradley is making really good use of cover here at the moment. This is what we don't see enough with the tanks as well. We don't see enough good cover usage from the tanks. Right, let's have a look here. Gorn, Callum and music coming down the line. It's Alpha. They're making good pushing down the line. Right, where have Bravo gone to? Bravo have nearly rallied with the recon team right now.
Interrogative, where have you got all your tubes at? Are they inside the Brad?
Negative,
there was
that's
no
some
more room in the
smoke which
Brad.
is landing.
We've got one more, that's it.
Roger that, so we're going to need to get you some more supplies then.
Yeah, that would be appreciated.
Roger that, I'll work with the facts, stand by.
Right, so they're going to get the support team resupplied.
This is Recon team. Did anybody had eyes on the supply? Should we need to shoot more rounds at the mortar position, or is it out?
I think those. Oh, here we go. So the thing that the things that they keep thinking are mortar positions were actually these guys right here. I think this is where we had our mortars coming on.
Command.
Don't think the tank is in a position to deal with that.
Somebody calling command.
The rocks need to be more white. Well,
Affirmative.
what do
Alpha
you
is
want?
moving southwest, approaching area northwest Spartan.
Roger.
Tiger, are they down?
Right, we're listening to Alpha here.
Lost visuals. I think he's still up, but inside the tall grass. The foliage.
We're listening to these guys that are running down the hill. I've been doing very well though. Very well. By the way, guys, I was thinking we will do a smaller, more improvised mission after this as well.
On the hillside,
Then we'll see what time it is.
northwest. Small hill northwest.
They're looking down the line here. Oh yeah,
Contacting foliage.
that's where those mortar rounds are landing in. Oh, hello. I hear that the BMPs are getting active. The stealth BMPs. I think we might try and send those BMPs. If that tank starts making some more noise here, like the... I'm saving those BMPs because if the Bradley starts to make a push and starts heavily engaging, I might send them to try and kill it.
Range 400 meters west, northwest.
Reloading.
He's still up.
So we'll look back
I got eyes
to
on.
Bravo over here. I'm trying to manage between two squad positions really.
That guy in that field's down.
Music man on.
Right, so this is what's quite challenging about this area is that they've got to cover this big open ground, which is quite a concern because it may not feel like it sometimes when you're watching. It's one of those things where what you've got to remember always with what you've always got to remember with ARMA is that the see, can you feel those rounds coming in there? Like you hear how close that's hitting to the guys, and it's quite surprising often how far the AI will engage at if you have their difficulty set properly. And like I say, so it's one of those things where when you're watching, it doesn't seem like a big deal. When you're in on the ground, you would be surprised at how engaged the enemy can be sometimes, especially when you're moving across these big open areas. But the guys are making a good job of moving around here. They're a little divided though. Callum and Tiger down there, Music and Gorn are right here. I think they did lose some people out of the gate, and I don't know whether they've reinserted with those guys. Back up here, we've got the command support team element. Let's see what's happening with the Bravo team. I'm actually going to move myself back over here. We can listen in. Get back on command as well so we can hear what's happening there. Right, Bravo are here. There are a range of infantry down through the valley here.
Bravo command. This is Bravo at Romeo 3, requesting new taskings.
Roger. If you've got nothing up there that you can see, then go ahead, maneuver south at your discretion. Be very fucking careful. We've got limited information about what's up there. Over.
Copy that. Take the mountain.
Also, to be fair, now that I can see,
that's believed to be the final assault position, so you're going to have a hell of a fight coming your way. Over.
My plan, by the way, is to sort of throw more units and so on into them as we go along. I'm going to put another couple of tanks here, sort of to defend essentially the. Put one back here as well. Put a couple of tanks there to defend this position. Spartan is engaging BTR. This is Spartan, by the way. The Bradley. Right, I think that's enough.
Roger that. In fact, we
just nailed that BTR.
5 Javelin tubes and 2 Alpha reinserts ready for LZ.
I'm sending these tanks. Or IFVs, whatever.
Approach from the southeast.
I'm just going to send them to there. I don't know if we have like a confirmed position.
I'll let you know when I'm 1K out.
Let's see if they get spotted. Let's see if they do anything. These guys will have the ability to engage in on the tank. They may get spotted. The javelin team may spot them as well.
Command negative. We are just getting ready to move into Bravo. This position is.
They've got a lot of eyes on these hills, so they might spot that stuff coming across.
Platoon, this is Spartan. Be advised, we have 2 BMDs northwest of our location. Fire and training now.
Oh shit! There we are. Missile on it. Whoa! That guy's lost control from that missile hit.
Spartan platoon, Roger. VFI Starlight is engaging.
Roger that. We're pushing south to the main road to stop them from our flank. Over.
Received.
Oh, this guy's going to be a dick, and he's not going to move again.
Also, Spartan, be advised, we have 2 members of Alpha northeast of the compound.
Spartan, copy.
Be advised, Starlight is black on their javelin. This insert run now has got their ammo, so if you've still got eyes on it and have not already killed it, we'll get them to kill the other BMD. Over.
Roger that. Presume Starlight will be up in 3 mics. Over.
Yeah, Ben, they're going to be up and operational in under 2, I'd suggest.
Right, it's coming out in the open here. Oh shit, where's that coming from? What even is that? Oh shit, it's an AA gun. AA gun, lighting them up. Oh shit, that was a missile away. I think he's hit. Yeah, he nailed it. Damn, that was some good shots. Good target acquisition on that BMP.
Second BMD is down and burning. Repeat, down and burning. Over.
especially in the
Roger,
quite
that
poor
one's fucking
visibility.
shooting
That was really good engagement from the. Where the hell even? That I must have come from way up here even. I think those rounds must have come almost from up here or something. I'm not quite sure where those heavy rounds that we saw come across were from. Oh, it might have been here. There, it's just been nailed.
If you can get eyes on that one there, Spartan, that'd be
It's just been nailed. Alpha's just taken it out. This is what was firing right here, and the Alpha guys down here in this little hut have just neutralised that.
It might actually be a... Yeah, I see it. Mobile anti-air asset, over.
Command, this is
Roger,
Alpha.
kill it.
Bravo haven't even moved yet.
Disregard that.
Right, good work from the guys so far.
Starlight Platoon, be advised, 3 teams back to location. Starlight Platoon, kill
Summing up Angry Blueberry, thank you for tier 2, guys. Angry Blueberry on tier 2. Thank you very much, matey. Get some D20 love in the mix.
Kill that mobile AA vehicle.
D20? D20? D2? D20? Oh shit. Okay, so the command units are being pushed up from... There was a couple of... contact over this way.
Alpha, wait out for the ZSU to be killed. Once that's down, you are clear to maneuver. Over.
Alpha copy. ZU should be disabled. One man shot out by one of my guys.
Yeah, that's good. Cool.
Roger. Push the compound then.
Bravo still not moved. Let's get over here to where it's all going on with Alpha. Tank is firing in on this. And we're here with Alpha, this squid. Punchy chippy bar. Guys, thank you very much for the support today.
Starlight Platoon, advise Sierra 3 landing zone as you tubes.
Right, Alpha making good progress towards this compound. This is the communication compound. There are a load of enemy in on here. Bear in mind, we've only got a 4-man team here, so they've got a bit of work to do on this. I turn off the command radio so we can focus on these guys. Good, sensible. Okay, good, sensible here. Clearing the buildings as they approach, not just running into the compound. Remember the mission we had the other day on the Publics, where they moved into the compound, the first mission we did? They entered the compound. They didn't clear the warehouse building next to the compound, where there were units who stepped out the door and shot like 3 people in the back. So, good effort to clear that. As I say, they're going to be cautious here. Oh, I like. These guys are suddenly going to... yeah, he's returning fire. Oh, and he's nailed. Good job, good job. Still more in the building though. Oh my god, he did trade. He did knock Tiger down. They're good that they got something. There's actually... oh shit, that's one of the guys who bailed out of that BMP. And he nearly got shot off on music. That position was more heavily manned before, guys, but the Bradley had been nailing it for a while.
On your short range, is that compound clear down there?
Currently clearing it, let me check. Guys, is this compound clear?
Oh, the guys on the hill here are still taking contact.
Give us 2 more minutes.
No rush, no rush. Slow is smooth, smooth is fast.
Yeah, Alpha, please come.
Platoon off your net.
2 men approaching from east.
Yeah, this guy's like down. Yeah. I don't think they got anything else to worry about there. Oh, hello. They might have to worry about this though. This is the guy. This is the guy that I told to go up there like a bloody year ago.
Command is Alpha. Compound is clear.
Actually, I don't think that if you're driving around in that BTR, you're going to hear that. I might just send. I might send the BTR towards this compound.
Spartan, move into Alpha.
Okay,
over.
guys, check this spot for intel or anything that might be useful. We're going to have to destroy that comms tower, get a satchel charge planted.
Alright, so they're already getting it planted up. Sending in 2 BTRs here. We're still listening to Alpha, the guys in this compound. The Bradley is coming in.
Alpha and Spartan, can I get you to confirm that there's no AA, I say no anti-air in the vicinity of that compound? If there is, please detonate in place. Break.
Sounds like
negative. Alpha cannot confirm.
Sounds like Bravo. Oh, hello. Did they just start to take
Get your
contact?
eyes
Come on,
around the
Bravo.
area.
Artillery position found.
Oh shit!
No, no.
Bravo, look at this, 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 look at this.
Over. Alpha, this is platoon. Be advised
Shit.
that radio tower, I believe, needs to be dropped. Over.
They caught me unawares.
Notify us when we're ready to blow.
Bastards.
Roger, so your discretion when to blow. Make sure spot is surprised. Over.
Alpha copies.
Where's that fucking coyote?
And Spartan Alpha, they did a tower now.
Roger, Alpha.
You blow up my vehicles, I'll blow up yours.
Now, and long grass is coming to the T intersection. Your 6 down. 6 down. Alpha in the net.
Spartan engage BTR, over.
What we want to do is try and deny these assets to the enemy as well.
This is Alpha, communication is disabled.
Alpha platoon, say again.
Communication tower.
My main thing to do now is to try and deny those assets to the enemy. I need to get in a position where I can knock out those... I need to get in a position where I can knock out that shit. I've got my other tank guarding it, but for now I need to get eyes onto that compound. Oh shit. Sasha.
Make sure it's checked
Hey,
for any,
Sasha
research
gifted
changes.
the gold silver. Very much, Sasha. Oh fuck. Gotta try and nail these playthings.
Spartan, this is Roger. Are you taking cover next to like a metal building over?
On you bitch. They're fucking us up. Oh, I think I'm dead. I think I've been shot out. I couldn't destroy the artillery in time. Ugh. And they did a really good job there of engaging. Oh my god, they actually neutralized... Okay, so I didn't even notice that they had done this. So they had actually knocked out and got the guys to bail out of one tank, captured the other. So Bravo did a supremely good job here. And look at they've got a lot of people up. They've got a lot of people left alive. Looks like I did neutralize one of them. I did neutralize one of the vehicles. But they've done a good job here. Really good job.
Command, this is Alpha.
Alpha command.
We have a disabled BTR here. If we can get an engineer, we can commandeer it.
That's a negative. We're going to leave it in place. Over.
Alright, we definitely need to get units.
Can you
in.
get behind
Negative
us?
on BTR.
Yeah, I'm going as fast as I
I'm
can.
coming to you now to help.
I'm fine.
Alpha
this
requesting
BMP should
further
be
orders.
okay.
Are we move to move to mortar position?
Hey, Ben, push.
Do we have
Confirm that
any
the mortar
outstanding
station
enemies
in the
right now?
bunker to your north is down. Over.
Alpha copied.
Cover me while I get Canugan to some hard cover. Cover me, like now, put some shots down those stairs.
Listen to these guys. We need to get some vehicles coming on this.
Possibly shots coming in from the east.
Yep, south, southeast.
So let's just do motorized infantry. Let's send these guys up here.
Keep putting shots down.
Shall I start repairing the BMP?
Yeah, get it repaired.
We
come
definitely,
to the
definitely
northwest side of the
can't.
BMP.
Let's see if they can handle this.
Other side, Lawrence, other side.
And we'll also get in the mix.
I don't
We'll
have an
have
entrance
an,
from here, mate. I'm going to keep him in the cover behind the Hasco buyers.
Anti-armor team, move to that position. Line, go. Rifle squad.
Artillery on the mountain.
Rifle squad coming from these hills. In onto them right here.
Alright, don't fire yet. Don't fire yet.
Let's go. Alright, let's see what happens now.
Definitely.
Like a big
Yeah, I've got
priority.
enemies in the mountain. One's away from me. Permission to use artillery.
Shots, shots,
use the
west.
guns. Dead them.
There's a fucking vehicle rolling up on us.
Alright, shoot that thing.
Oh, what about the barriers? Hey, they've rolled up here. Can I get try to climb over the barrier, mate?
Damn, it's on. They've got a tank. And we don't. That's my anti-armor team.
Sorry guys, that was my bad. I fucked up.
What are you doing?
Lawrence, the right track is fucked.
I can't repair it. You're gonna have to get inside the compound. More vehicles coming in from
I'm getting in the
south,
compound.
well, Crescent west.
Division Golden need medicing.
And meanwhile, the rest of the units coming in here. Yeah, if the guys can hold on to this, they're doing very well.
I need medic in my position.
In Banjo. And those units are going the long way round, seriously. Let's have a look how far Alpha. Alpha is still pushing forward there, not much going on with them. Try and myself. I don't have a real range on how far away that tank is, so I'm gonna have to.
Fuck. Guys, I need some help over here. Our medics is down.
Oh, where is that? Shit. Some quite accurate fire on me already. Oh shit! Damn. Okay, you can't say that they're not paying attention. That was seriously on the ball. What's this? What's up with Banjo? Banjo will be appearing on Sunday's stream this week. Okay, they've got good defences coming in. They're starting to get some artillery out on the guys. This lot here could just do with pushing in like, immediately. Some grenades on us.
Hey, he's on medic up.
Battle for artillery has been real.
Gonna try and get eyes on south in case something rolls on us.
We have troops moving in from southeast.
Yeah, southeast trip.
As far as
Aaron, can you get over here and help me with it? John. Right in the southeastern wall.
Right, nice.
OG, is that fucking BMP operational? Can you at least drag it over
Bloody
to
hell,
the
man.
southeastern side?
A supreme defense. Where are these guys going?
I don't think you can drive.
They're taking like literally the most convoluted route ever. I didn't know better. Although at this rate, I have no idea why these guys do it. Right, we have been here too long though, way too long. Let's see what's happening with Alpha. Oh, actually, surprisingly, Alpha has moved up very little. Alpha is actually just controlling this compound here. But the guys did a really good job in locating and destroying that artillery. Of course, earlier on...
Did I borrow the Biggs? I borrowed the cats from you, right?
Yeah, Bionic, if that's not allowed, just take it off, dude, please.
Medic on need blood. Heading to you now.
Right, let's get back onto command. Let's get off of that channel. Yeah, Bionic, I think I said that when you were asking about it the other day, and I said that that's why I don't post anything onto Reddit. Usually it's not allowed, usually it's kind of frowned upon, so that's often why I don't do that. What are you guys liking about the snow environment so far? I think someone said earlier on the rocks need more snow. What you got to remember that this is pretty much it is a detexture. It's a retexture. So that's why you see it kind of just affecting things like the ground and the trees and so on and so on. But some of the building rooftops kind of blend in really well. They have had like that kind of terracotta-ness taken away from them. But yeah, the groups on the ground here have done a really good job. By the way, I just realised that I should have actually done that to get back on the command channel. The groups up here on the top have done a really good job of controlling their situation. I think, by the way, Shadow's been improvising some defences here. Or maybe they've actually...
3 minutes out, they will be coming in from the northeast, over.
Yeah, you can see Shadow's actually
Any insights will come in under contact.
Making sandbags
Roger,
here
I understand you are in
dig
contact. LZ will be hot.
I think that's to do with the enhanced mod, but I'm not sure actually. I haven't seen that before. The Alpha guys seem to be pushing... Hold on a minute. No, that's fine. What I have to be a little careful of here, but it isn't the biggest problem, if some of these units push out from base. But yeah, Bravo here did a supremely good job in taking control of these assets in this compound here. Really good. Where am I? I'm still here. Did the guys keep that tank active in the end? No, they've sort of abandoned it. I think they're trying to salvage what's left of their Land Rover and maybe get the wheels repaired, but this thing looks shot to pieces as well. But that was a hard battle for the artillery compound. Pleased that the frames are holding up quite well as well, considering the extensive battles that we've had there. But that's what's good about Altis. It generally performs really well. Right, Alpha is moving. Right, so that was been our battle with Bravo. Let's get over back here to Alpha and see what's going on with them. That was the Bradley's. Bradley's been still patrolling around and engaging.
What colour do you want me as in the race city?
rage steady. Join ready.
They're just confirming like fire teams there. This was
Spartan,
going back
this
at
is
base.
Alpha.
Send for Spartan Alpha.
Already
Alpha
back at
is
base
moving
this
to
time.
position, moving up the western side of main objective.
I think Halley's coming in
Roger
for
that.
reinserts.
Spartan's still taking sporadic rocket fire. Check to see if they're looking for our
Still some contact around here, just off to the east there, so a little bit of a risky insert. Very good reinsert from Dirty there, really good.
That's again Oscar 2 on map. That's where I'm looking for you and us to push to over.
Right, Alpha.
Something like that, and just head north. We might get some cover with some trees.
Good call, but that's where Colin got shot.
Alright.
Be advised, I think there's only one guy we can identify when we close the range. I believe we should just hurry up and move in.
Yep, good call.
Yeah, I agree there.
Good
Or
call.
we just head west.
Yeah, the guy. I did think the guy's been spending quite a lot of time here, so they just made the decision to push up.
Now, estimation.
We've still got another squad dotted around here as well.
There's two guys.
Bearing.
So like Bravo here is still clearing up the area. Bravo's still securing this compound. They're taking sort of intermittent contact from these guys down here. I think they're going to try and push out and head towards the hilltop. I might start reinforcing the hilltop a little bit with some more units here. Where is one of my three-man teams? Right here. Yeah, I might just try and reinforce the hills here.
We're pushing left to cover your left flank, over.
Alpha copy.
Because basically, again,
we are being engaged by 3 times infantry.
I didn't put much. I didn't put many units up in and around this area initially, but I want them to have to battle up this hill. I don't want it to be a walk in the park. So this is the thing with the missions often. You got to think about the frames. You can't have like way too many units down out of the gate, but over time you can throw more in.
Spartan, we have 1 times infantry northwest of our location on the very top of the hill.
Spartan copies, our engaging infantry, over.
This is the Alpha guys pushing up. Alright, I think the tank has just found the units down from here. Foxwolf subbed, thank you very much indeed. Foxwolf guys, give him some big love in the chat. They're actually not wasting ammo in the tank, they're actually shooting out of the tank here, look. If you didn't know that you can do this. Engaging these guys down the line here.
Recon Bravo, are you guys clear of the Altis compound? This is Recon, we are clear. Copy that, Recon. Definitely charges.
Right, Alpha making some solid progress up the hill. Bravo trying to come behind. Bravo just fully destroyed.
Launch position, enemy artillery has been destroyed.
Nice, they've just knocked out that artillery.
Understood. Good work, over.
Yeah, very good work. Let's clean up a little bit, guys. There's a lot of random units and shit just behind. I'm just gonna... Actually, I'm not gonna leave that. Get rid of that. This. I'm just cleaning up a little bit as they're headed towards the base. I might also clean up any random odd units and other things around back here. Get rid of that. Get rid of whatever's over there. Get rid of that. It's just the odd vague unit around here. Just clean it up a little bit. Right, let's get to Alpha again. To Alpha pushing on this side. Putting up. Clean up my flash points as well. Yeah, I think so much for my battle up the hill might not be much of a battle because Bravo is Bravo right now is basically the Bravo squad combined with the recon squad. Okay, so you potentially got about a 12-man team here, I would imagine.
What's the
so
bearing?
4, 6, 8, 10, 12, yeah. So
the
12-man team here.
Do you have a grenade or something?
I've thrown 2. I think he's in the ground. Unless I'm going blind.
Also taking shots from the... Never mind, disregard.
We're listening to Alpha. These are the guys pushing up
From
this hill here.
northeast a bit. Not sure where.
That's the Bradley. You can just see it right here on the right. This is Fox. Got a sub on ahead that you've got veterans from all over the world. So got a sub from me, guy, US Army Infantry veteran, 2013 to 18. Thanks, buddy. I'm glad that you're here. Glad that you enjoy the missions. And yeah, we've got people from all over the place, man. Oh no! Music took a tumble there. I'm pleased to see that Callum's one of the few people to have some self-control. Callum, one of the few people to have some self-control and restrict himself to the British
Spartan, do you read?
British rifles.
Spartan platoon.
You guys got enemies in the
Interrogative, you're taking tracer fire from your east. Do you have a location to take them out over?
Negative. Was not aware of our incoming from the east. I'll spin around and take a look over.
Copy that.
Some more fire, more south-southeast, I'm not quite sure in a bearing.
Yeah, taking shots from the southeast from somewhere in the rocks up top.
Yeah, if these guys have got eyes on. Yeah, these guys don't have eyes on. These guys were meant to be positioned back a little bit to cover these hills. They're not meant to be necessarily firing right down on that. But we could always have people up on top of the towers. The rest of these units are kind of pushing in and around. What do you do with sending these guys over here quickly?
Interrupting you now, guys. Stay with your battle buddies. Just keep pushing up that hill.
Station.
What happened to the units that were over here as well? There's various units pushing around here. The guys are heading towards final pushing in onto this.
Lawrence, I'm moving up behind you.
I'm getting very quick notes from my T4. I'm going to shut it down and restart it. I'll be back in.
Shots both sides.
Bam. No, that's not what I meant to do.
Frag out with these rocks. Blue's gonna... Frag out east.
Yeah.
Copy
Miller.
that.
Frag out. Me and Lawrence are over the hills now.
I don't know what happened to those other units that I had down there, though. Right. Drop some AI skill on this and then we'll get in on the ground.
My frames are going to shit.
Basically, the frames are hitting it a little bit, to be honest. The back of the base here was a little bit more open, which is why I tried to just throw some more units in.
More enemies. 108.
I'm gonna...
Spartan, this is
Connecting, this might be a bad
if you
show.
want
We're
to
in
push
good
up
line of sight
closer
on
in,
that
go
tower.
ahead and do so at your discretion. Over.
The green team moves just down. Roll back to go.
Spartan copies, be advised, we don't feel comfortable pushing up when there's still possible anti-tank over.
I'm managing over
Roger that one. Your discretion. Break. Alpha, Bravo, Recon, be advised we now have CAS on station.
I'm going to try and just put the fire down here, make it feel a bit more atmospheric for them charging up the hill.
Two friendlies down. Any ideas?
No. 156.
Oh. Yeah, I know, Cameron. Damn, the guys have made very solid progress here. Alpha, let's have a look at Alpha.
Aaron and fucking Puppy. I think there might be something on the other side of that rock on the left hand side.
Alpha have managed to push around through the tank traps.
Alright, I'll try and scout it out.
Bravo Recon, can I get a confirmation from you guys that you've neutralised any AA in the vicinity of there?
This is Recon, we have yet to meet enemy AA.
Aaron, myself, and Canugan are pushing past you here to your left.
So Command's trying to find out whether they've cleared up the AA so that they can bring in air support, but obviously they can't fully know that.
Lawrence, I'm going to try and come around to you now.
Oh, yep. Right, good push from the guys up on the hill here. Let's switch to Alpha over here and see what's going on with these guys. I'll put myself in the middle now. I have to keep adjusting my position because of the short range of the rifleman radio. It doesn't have particularly long range. Holy shit! You hear that? Fuck me. They're on Alpha, which is these guys right here. Damn. Let's hope the intel wasn't in on that one. Which it wasn't, but...
Eyes on one hostage in white suit inside the very building direct front.
Callum's round on this
Eyes on
side.
one armed hostile in the same building. Not sure if it really is hostile.
Switch back to Bravo at this point. Bravo making some really strong headway. Arc is dead.
Squad leaders down, let's take an ICD command. Never mind. I'm up again.
Recon team are making really good progress as well.
Orange was fucking gagging for it.
Right, G and Puppy are in this building. There might still be a guy alive up here.
Goats are to your east.
I see mountain goats.
What a vista, guys. Look at this, right across the way.
Psycho, can you please let Alpha Squad know that I'm in that bombed out tower, first floor?
Alpha, Bravo.
Good communication about
What do you see?
relaying positions here.
106, there's guys still prone in the base.
Oh, I can see down in one of the towers.
I'll try and take control of a unit in here and try and get some fire back towards these guys.
Just be careful of those bunkers from anything coming out. Everything east of our position, enemy, or is Alpha to the south?
Pretty much. Alpha's to our southeast, so everything east is hostile, we're probably northeast and north.
Ah! I managed to nail one of them off that top there, we saw that. Right, let's see what support heli's coming in. 30. Is he transporting or is he Cass?
One was second floor, one was first floor. They're
Some
moving
mounted
around.
machine guns here. I don't think there's any actual AA. Oh, there is an AA system, but he's off of it. They need to be careful here. That's the Bradley is trying to knock that tower.
Yep. We have eyes on an enemy airplane hidden in a hangar.
Copy that mark on map.
Right, good work from the guys. Bravo are pushing in aggressively, so Bravo and Alpha in. Gonna need to secure the site, but they've pretty much got onto it now, and they've done so without going through any of the very difficult positions. There were a variety of other things. There was an unexploded ordnance
Do you want Blue to stay up in these rocks?
field
Provide,
down
like,
here as well.
Because we're pretty high up and can see everything.
So we'll
from
check on this. Shit. Lawrence and Callum going in onto this building.
Step on those rocks, everyone else push in. Let's take the lead.
Oh my god! The best death ever! The best death ever! The best death I've ever seen. That was literally
we have hostages in the medical bunker. 2.
Oh, that was so much. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa! Oh yeah, right at the top of the stairs, right? That was literally amazing. Amazing. That was so amazing.
First of all, take the cargo tower to our east, and then push straight on past, take out the fortified bunkers.
That was first class.
Double time, everyone. Blue team, don't worry about Overwatch. Let's just push in, everyone.
That was so good. That was so good.
It's going to take us a bit to get done.
Right, hold on.
Can we repel from here?
I actually need to speak to command. Command, this is LT. Do you read?
Any station, this is command. Has anybody located the intelligence required under the tasking for the securing of the research data? Over.
We should be able to. Should be right in here. Try and connect.
That's a negative.
It's right here. Well, this is LT. Do you read? Over.
LT platoon, sending traffic. Over.
Once you guys have located your objectives, make sure to secure the site fully before you extract out.
Roger, securing the site fully before extraction.
Right, they're checking for data.
Copy that.
When it's right there!
Aaron.
Green and red move on to the fortified bunkers.
Seriously.
Command, this is Alpha. Should we plant explosives on the aircraft?
Negative.
Got one-time contact in the cargo.
They're secure before you det it. Over.
I want some...
Move into this
Oh, Johnny's going in here.
Starts blowing shit up. That's the last thing we need.
God's sake.
Blue team will stand tap for
Guys.
One more hostage inside the medical container.
Johnny, have they checked this?
Roger that one. Escort to recon. Recon, you are responsible.
Jesus Christ, that's close from...
I'm having tons of traffic right now. Hold on, I'm going fucking...
Sounds close. Tank.
Yeah, I'm right here.
Oh, look, this one
Yeah.
is intel. Fuck me.
Yeah, Johnny, they fucking checked it. There was a guy stood right in front
Guys,
of it.
our friendly tanks engaged in the bunkers we're pushing towards, so be careful.
I know. Anyway, so I was just making sure.
can we ask them to hold off?
Right, I was just making sure.
Please let us work out.
Ridiculous.
Right, the tank's not going to stop firing.
Come on, this is Recon. We have found the intel.
Roger that.
Right, let me get out of here a little bit.
Sensor to be in there.
I know, right now.
Starlight, this is Commander
demo charges on the plane.
Right. Let's get back on this. Napex. Thank you very much. 2 months in a row, buddy. Cheers, mate. Thanks for having become a better Zeus. You're very welcome. Right, they're getting some charges in on site here, I believe.
Right, tower's clear. We have to destroy the test aircraft, so we have to destroy the aircraft we found.
They've cleared through the tower. One other bunker down
I
the
have
line
an
to get on.
RPG and one demo block left.
Cleared the tower. That was good. I actually put a few units in that tower block there as well, so... Right, good work from the teams.
The tower still.
Yep, Blue's on top of the cargo tower.
Cool, do you see anything out to your east? Next to the fortified markers.
See two bloody big rocks, that's about it.
Yeah, we have bad visuals to the east.
We got another small cargo tower to the east of this fortified bunker here.
Copy that, right. Do you see any allies up there? Alright, guys, watch out for Starlight. They are 3 men to our east, coming down the top.
We'll go after this. I'll do a very quick debrief, and then we'll roll into some further improvised stuff. Who have we got up over here? Is this Benjamin? This is the support team. I think that little bird was just assisting the command. Right, Shadow and Bart pushing in onto the compound right here.
Copy that.
Bear in mind as well, guys, that the units in on the ground here are the same difficulty as we've seen on previous missions recently. So, like I've said to you before, like you can set up the AI the same as you normally would. They will perform differently in different situations, different locations, different maps, it seems to me. And I'm sure there's, you know, a variety. There's a lot of my object placements have been really out of whack today. Just checking this. Now that guy, however, I will say that was poor reaction. They should have reacted there. That's the trouble with AI, though, honestly. I mean, you've seen it earlier today, where they open that door and they literally would almost trade in terms of reaction time. And then other times you'll go in and they just won't react, barely at all. It's just the AI lottery. It's just how it goes. Just how it goes. It's just ARMA. It is what it is. They're not players. You think that they would react, though, to something coming in like that, but it's like, it depends. Especially if there's someone firing a gun, you think that they would turn on that, but they don't. It really can be quite random. Right, still listening to Bravo right here. They've kind of secured this compound. They've got to destroy the aircraft and get out.
I don't think they
Alright,
could
roll call as predesignated.
I think they're going to start getting ready to bring people back out.
AA around the mountain goats here.
Puppy and Lawrence is still up. Golem's like are up.
And there's 3 units coming in right here. Look.
Eyes on foot mobiles, southeast, not sure if they're enemy or not. Command shield anyway.
Yeah, the Land Rover's taking some heat.
OG, you up?
Extra now.
Oh, hell yeah.
Lawrence, you up?
No, not that kind of up.
Oh, please. Damn, what an amazing shot from Extra right there. Did you see that? Brutal. What a great shot from Extra there with his rifle. Yeah, I was bang on the money for time of this mission, wasn't I? Because what did I say? I said this mission, I said it'll probably last about 2 hours. How long has it been? 2 hours. Bang on it. Right, extract back to base. Mission complete. I suppose, well, actually, they've got to destroy the thing yet. Let's get back on command channel. Going very well. Make sure we actually can hear. No, I think not. The mountain is secured. Damn, I really did a bad job today with some of my objects. Crabs in your brain. Oh my god, let's off-road. Fucking hell. Some professional Land Rover driving right there.
That's my compound. This is Platoon. Good fucking driving over.
I know, seriously. That was literally...
Blue is like far away, so we can't...
That was some first class driving.
That was a pretty good commercial for Land Rovers can do anything.
He's behind us to the north.
Just hear him go, just thought I heard Jeremy Clarkson constantly with power.
Can you hit me with some blood because my brain keeps going plump, plump.
Right, Blue will
Look
be
at
waiting
Callum.
within medical facilities.
Is Callum like downed or is he just being a dick?
Yeah, head over to medical facilities and I will take care of that.
What's this? There's some VIP talk. Yeah, Sasha. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll
Whoever needs medical attention, please visit me.
Sasha, I tell you what, I need to sort that out actually, probably even for this weekend, so Sunday evening or something. So send me a DM will you, Sasha, on Discord, and I'll sort you out with that. By the way, guys, the way things go usually, I have a Discord which I keep from my community, so it can be for YouTube people, for Patreon supporters, and for Twitch subs as well. I'm going to send out, for the subs today as well, I'll send out the invites for Discord, those of you who have joined on board today, and you can get in on the Discord, come chat with the guys, etc. And I'm choking on my own voice. You can vote as well on the Sunday stream. I'll be back tomorrow, guys, 3 PM British time tomorrow, if you want to come and chill out with me while we play some relaxing games, Sunday stream for subs.
Radar dome's down. Repeat, radar dome is down.
Yeah.
Roger, radar dome is down.
Alright guys, we've got Overwatch.
Hey Spartan, this
Right,
is Command.
Blue will
How
be
many
watching
seats have
east.
you got in the back of you, over?
Let's mix it up a little bit.
6.
Should be 4, I think.
So if red and green could stop chatting about like girls and some take the
Is
north.
that a positive, like I
you say to
believe
me?
we've got 6, yeah, or a I hope we've got 6?
I'd probably say 4. We have 6
Probably
then.
reach that.
Oh, what am I doing?
That's all a person needs.
Oh, actually, these guys are supposed to be militants. I was about to throw in like some extra stuff, and then I'm like, what am I thinking? Because these guys are supposed to be militants. They're not Russian forces. They can't just drop paratroopers out of the gate. They're supposed to be like militant, sort of like privately financed militant rebels or something along these lines. They're not bloody army, so they're not going to have paratroopers right out of the gate. I was thinking that was going to come in a little bit closer there. Snow should have the same performance as hit as rain, if not a little less. It's definitely a little less, because the rain you can usually feel the impact of at any time. Like, doesn't matter how light or heavy the rain is, you always feel it. I have barely felt any performance hit from this whatsoever. Out to, mainly off to the side there. There's a few still in the base setting things up. Should. Oh, unless they did and it just didn't blow up, that's also a possibility. Let's look if there's any charges in. They may have tried to blow it up and it didn't destroy it. If I might not have... I'm pretty certain that I left it so that it could be blown up. Command LT, did you copy?
Yeah, we just figured that one out.
They forgot to blow it up. I imagine them being on their helicopter and being like, good mission, guys, first class. And then someone's like, hey, wait a minute, did you blow it up? You're like, no way, I thought you were blowing it up. Oh shit. Like, alright, back to the base. Back to the base. Come on. They probably laid there we go. They just had to be in range to set the charge off. There we go. Hilarious. Very good. Very good. base and complete the mission. Oh, under the sea. Under the sea. Right, here we go. Operation Return of the Eagle. Mission complete. Right, let's get back to base. Go for the old debrief. Sparta.
Turn it up, over.
I feel like we forgot to do something. I just can't remember. I just can't remember what it was. It's something we had to do. I know we had to do it. Alright, also they successfully, I think they, is it Bradley? Is it on its way back to base? Oh yeah, here he is.